What's up, Charger fans? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at a mock draft from A to Z Sports. I will leave a link in the description. With that said, they did 7 rounds. We got free agency next week, followed by the draft. So if that sounds nice to you, let's go. All right, in round 1, pick 22, Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle out of Michigan. Love this pick. Standing at 6'3", 339 pounds. Kenneth Grant is a nose tackle that when you put on the tape, it doesn't take long for you to fall in love with him. He does everything at a high clip. I love the highlight of this big fella running down Kaytron Allen. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. A running back who just breaks one open that could basically take a 75-yard touchdown to the house, and you see big Kenneth Grant run him down, and it says a lot about his athletic ability. So Kenneth Grant at pick 22, if he's there, I don't mind the selection at all. Round 2, pick 55, Elijah Arroyo, tight end out of Miami. I like Elijah a lot. I think that he is a great pass catching tight end who would pair up well with Justin Herbert and cause a lot of problems for opposing defenses in the NFL. With that said, we don't really know what's going on with the Chargers offense, whether we're going to be trading for a wide receiver or trying to take one in the draft. In the second round, this is about as late as you kind of want to take one if you're really wanting him to contribute on the offense. Possible people who could be on the board in round 2, Elik Iomanor, Trey Harris, Jaden Higgins, Jack Besh, and then it just kind of gets a little foggy after that. But Elijah Arroyo is probably not going to be there in the third round, but maybe if the idea is you want to kick the can a little bit down the road with tight end, maybe we can grab Terrence Ferguson, who I like a lot. But depending on the moves that the Chargers make during the free agency, if Elijah Arroyo's there in the second round, I love this pick. Another weapon for Justin Herbert and a way for us to get a little nasty with the offense. Round 3, pick 86, Bashal Tutin, running back out of Virginia Tech. Now this kid is riding a lot of momentum because he tore up the NFL Combine. He had the fastest time out of all the running backs, running a 4.32. Nothing to scoff about. This kid can scoot. When you put on the All-22 film, you see some things that you like, but then you also see some things that you're not in love with. He is not a top 10 running back for me in this draft, but I do get when a guy like this has a performance like he did in the Combine, why he's shooting up draft boards. It's just not for me. Moving on. Round 4, pick 124, Ashton Gilletti, edge out of Louisville, standing in at 6'3", 264 pounds. I'm not expecting this kid to come in on day 1 and be a starter, but I'm not mad about adding a body to the room. I've got Ashton hovering the top 15. Not exactly sure where he's going to end up, but that's kind of where I see him. Round 4 makes a lot of sense. Take an edge in round 4 kind of tells me that the Chargers took care of business in free agency, because that is not the direction that I'm trying to get my edge position filled out. But all in all, basically a hovering top 15 edge player. I'm not mad about it. It adds another body to the room, and we move on. Round 5, pick 159, center Jake Majors out of Texas. When it comes to hog talk, a lot of people believe that this is one of the better centers in this class because, let's face it, there's not a lot of good centers in this draft. So if we're able to take Jake Majors in the 5th round, we take him, and we hope that at some point this guy can help us out. So that's the pick. Jake Majors, round 5, happy about it. Round 6, pick 183, BJ Adams, cornerback out of UCF. This kid is 6'1", 186 pounds. He's very aggressive, likes to press guys at the line of scrimmage, and he likes to be a bully when he can. Let's get this kid in the room. Joe Ortiz has got an eye for these cornerbacks. And under Jesse, let's develop this kid, and hopefully he can be on the field sooner than later, making some plays. And in round 6, at pick 201, the Chargers select K. Medrano, linebacker out of UCLA. He played alongside the #1 draft prospect, Carson Schwessinger, so he was in good company during his tenure at UCLA. This kid is built really athletically and tested awesome at the Combine. He had the fastest 40-yard dash time out of all the linebackers. Medrano recorded a 4.46 40-yard dash time. The boy can scoot, smooth. So you can kind of see a theme here that we're drafting some fast players in this draft. I like the idea of adding another body to the linebacker group, and at the very least, this kid's cracking some dudes on special teams. And in round 7 at pick 220, the Chargers select Daquan Felton, wide receiver out of Virginia Tech. Ironically, I've literally have just been watching this kid's highlights. I can't find any all-22 on him yet, but everything I see in those highlights, he's burning, mossing, taking touchdowns to the house, impressing me by a large margin. I'm struggling to push him out of the top 15 out of the wide receiver group. So to see him here at round 7 makes me really happy. Do yourself a favor and check him out. All right, Charger fans, that concludes the mock brought to you by A to Z Sports. Again, I will leave a link in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Let me know what you guys think in the comments on how they did. It's not my favorite draft by any means, but I thought they did an all right job. So until next time, I'm Andrew with Boltcasa. Remember to bolt up. Peace.